Don't matter.
You guys, if you, last time you finished up the dungeon, the Tomb of Gorthun. You were able to defeat his undead remains, gather a little bit of treasure, and you made your way back to town where you hung out at the Barking Goat. And then you all retired for the evening, and you have met back at the market square in the morning. And as you all three are walking up right around the same time.
Mm,
Uh, and I go, morning, gentlemen. I need some coffee in me. Maybe some other type of things for fluids I had in and around me.
you just left that one wide open there, didn't you,
What do
Tanky?
you mean?
I don't know. You're talking about fluids in and out of you. Look, man. I
You
don't.
need some fluid in you and some fluid out of
Yeah. I mean,
you.
are you asking for our
It's
fluids?
like
Is
you need a, does this require a tool
No,
for
just
or something like you need to get some
no. I'm
other
just saying.
staff to do a skill challenge for see how acrobatic
who can
you are.
fuck the gnome the best?
No.
Wait,
Yeah.
you guys are fucking the gnome now?
That's right.
Okay.
It's on.
Oh damn.
That's where we're going with this.
Uh
Chow. No.
huh.
What I do?
Bunch of prudes.
No. I was just kind of, I guess, commenting on my freaky deaky night or whatever with what's her name, Marla, whatever.
Marla.
Marla.
Yes, Marla.
I hope you
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
So it's like I need coffee and maybe other types of. I don't know, I guess I wanted to say medicines for the fluids that I got in and on and around me.
you,
So
you probably just need a shower there, friend, and that's a good start. Just go jump in that there river
good, yeah, I'm gonna say good,
wash,
good idea. And I turn around and fall into a horse trough.
which is
Fucking
somehow cleaner
like
than what you've been
yeah,
through.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do like a Three Stooges fucking tumble into
I
it.
mean, I feel like that's where Arlo normally bathes. Like, just from the little interaction I've
It's
had
just
with
the
him
jacuzzi.
over, you
This
know.
some bitch is not fucking picky. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ooh,
Yeah,
water
Yeah.
smells better than my breath. Okay, let's do it.
yeah.
Lovely.
The
He's
horses
not a
make it clean.
he's not a cleanly person, so the fact that he's bathing at all is impressive.
There you go. I mean, he's not a totally fucking
He's a
dirtball,
homeless
but
piece of
yeah,
trash, okay,
you
Tank?
know,
I can't.
okay,
I
Jeez.
mean,
okay, we'll
you
go with
talked
it.
about him sleeping under barrels. Come on, he is a
You
dirtball.
can't sleep under a
Under
barrel.
barrels?
How
How
do
do
you
you do
sleep
that?
under a barrel?
Like under like porches, you know, but that are nice and clean. You know, dirt's everywhere. Whatever.
Right, the
You know,
fanciest porches.
Yeah, under porches,
Only,
whatever.
he's got a sheet. You know, whatever. It's
only the
dirty and
porches of the rich and
yes, there's no holes and cracks in them.
Got
You
it.
know,
Yeah.
not a lot of
There.
rain gets in it.
Anyone that's carpeted
Oh.
the area under their porch, he's there. He's there for that.
I mean,
There's a
you
lot of
fucking get
those.
it, dude.
Uh huh.
A lot of
No,
those
you
out there.
guys get them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm starting.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get it. Yeah, for sure.
Arlando looks at them and sort of shakes his head a little bit, and then goes to his regular place to get some like coffee and a croissant or something.
You probably head to the running inn for breakfast,
Yeah,
or the running lamb, for breakfast.
I go to Running Land for breakfast, and I say, "Well, it sounds like you two had a interesting night. I'm going to go get some food and drink. You guys,
I was
Some
already.
food.
I was gonna say I
Are
was
you
already.
getting Canadian? Is he turning Canadian?
I was
I'm
already
gonna get some
there
food.
because I believe I did. I paid for my night, so I'm staying. I stayed there, so I was already there.
well, no,
Yeah.
we said we'd meet at the market, so he probably just walked out and saw
That
us,
was
and
poor
then
planning on my part.
we walked out, and then you were like, "Oh, hey, there we are," and then I was like, "Yeah, let's go back in and get some breakfast." So we go back in and get some breakfast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
guys head on into the Running Lamb,
Yeah, we go in there. I want some coffee and some fucking a
and
steak and eggs.
you see Doran Gill standing behind the bar, and his wife Helda is tending to tables, and there is a half-orc female that seems to be sweeping the floor.
Is that right? No.
Mhm.
Harlow perks up.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ. This dude. I mean, what, if you've had an erection for more than 4 hours, see a doctor?
Rocket
I
that, don't
thought-
quit, motherfucker.
I thought
Fair.
bards fucked everything, and I get the rogue that fucks everything.
Right, yeah. Are you sure he's just not he's just like a tiny, he's a small being, but just
Just
a
to
really
sing a little
big
bit.
dildo? Like he wears a David the Gnome hat, so he's easy to
I mean-
insert, or what?
I gotta say, I'm interested to see how this plays out.
No, dude.
Yeah,
This could end in a combat
she's
encounter.
just going to shove him in her cooch. I feel like.
Yeah, so,
Well,
I
she
walk-
has to be willing to
he's,
do
I'm
this.
checking her out. I walk over to the bar and
don't-
nod at the person who's behind it, and then go sit down on my regular table.
And
He's a
he
rig.
nods back, and
Ow!
What you're doing?
Helda comes on over, and she's like, "Well, good morning, Al. Can I get you the usual?"
Yes, please.
I hand you in a tea, cup of tea. Sorry.
You did what?
I
Wait.
said I hand you in a cup of tea.
Oh, gee.
Combo number 2. No.
Yeah, that's on the secret
Oh.
hidden menu. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's where the
Imagine-
McGangbang
Oh.
lives.
That's only for regulars.
Yeah. Well, he's a regular. You should get that.
Right? Yeah, he knows how to.
Uh,
He knows which waitresses you can order the McGangbang from, and those you cannot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. I'd probably join him.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine we all go
so-
to the same table. And
Yeah, you
get what
guys
we
all
get.
sit down at the table, and she says, Mr. Bonnie, I see you're up. What would you like for breakfast?"
Just coffee and some light reading. And you see him pull out a book.
So she goes in. Well, before she goes to get the coffee, she's and you, sir, I don't believe I've seen you around before.
Name's Arlo Pine. How you doing? Good to meet you. Good to meet you. He stares her up and down like. And then
This
he
is
goes, "I'll
the
take,
human female.
Oh, yeah, it's perfect. He's not picky. Hey,
I understand that.
maybe she's into exotic people. Yeah, I'll take a coffee and your greasiest steak.
I'll be right out. And
Thank you.
you see her head back into the kitchen, and Arlo, you're getting a little bit of a dirty look from the guy behind the bar.
Of course I am. Shit.
I kick you a little bit. I'd be like, would I know that that's her husband?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd kick him a little bit, and I'd be like, you should watch yourself before, attention.
Okay. And I guess I look at the guy and I kind of like, I forgot if Arlo even fucking had.
I mean, that's
not.
up to
Just
you.
kinda like, sure, he's got a hat on right now because his fucking eyes are hurting and everything's bright, even though it's dark as shit in here. He just like tips his hat like how you doing, sir? Kind of a one of those gestures like, how you doing?
Yeah.
And he's just cleaning a glass, and he kind of turns his attention to something else, like another idiot roaming in town.
And I take heed of Alfonso's stuff, and I go, okay. I go in my shitty mind. I go, okay, fine. I'll just quietly stare at her. Don't say anything else.
Jesus Christ.
Creepily stare at her.
Arlo was not a fan of the Me Too movement. I have a feeling.
Yeah. He would be canceled.
For sure.
Holy
yeah,
crap.
okay. Yeah.
And
Yes.
she comes out shortly with your guys' coffee and steak and whatever Al's usual is.
Yeah, he just usually has a coffee and croissant, just
The
or
croissant.
a fake delicatessen or something.
Oh, you almost
Maybe he
made me
gets
drop my croissant.
No.
maybe he
What
gets.
do you put on it? No, dig deep into this character. What do you put on it?
Well, I'm trying to explain it.
Come on, come on.
Okay. I was just planning on doing it there. So yeah, he just. I like to think that I was gonna do it at the campsite. I like to think that Alfonso would have like known about this one type of croissant that he learned about when he was in his campaigns, and he came back and with this in, and he worked with like the cook in the back to get this one croissant sort of done as well as they can with what they have, and then like over time it became sort of a semi staple because it was like interesting, but no, it's not that big, right? It didn't just like blow up or anything. It was just like, oh, this is an interesting thing
So
somewhere.
basically you introduce this croissant and the wife loves it and she pushes it to a lot of customers.
The
But
Alsant.
everybody else in town thinks it's really snooty. But
Fuck.
the Wandering Star Inn, their owner and proprietor actually comes in quite often to get them because he just loves them because he's also been very well traveled, and he was so happy someone knew the recipe on how croissants were
Culture.
made, and someone
Culture.
cultured finally came to town.
Did he like find like a band of French goblins that like taught him how to like the fuck's going on here?
I don't know.
What you doing,
I'm
sir?
trying to stand here, man. Come on now. Doing my best.
You're doing fine, dude.
I thought you were gonna say the one
I got a
guy.
horny
No,
midget
fine.
and a
I thought you were gonna
I got
say
a
the
horny
guy from
midget
the
and a
Wandering.
cultured warrior.
I thought you were gonna say the guy from the Wandering Star
Yeah.
came in to get them and then sold them at his place, even though everyone thinks they're snooty. I'm like,
That's what I was thinking.
that's a
He's
shitty business
like,
plan.
look, I have a morning.
Well,
I have a
he's
morning buffet. Enjoy.
he hasn't figured out the recipe yet.
It's like, hey,
He's still
you
trying
know
to figure
that
it. Not,
you know
not that he
thing
hasn't.
You hate from,
He's not going to do that.
You know that thing you hate from that other place? You should eat it here.
Yeah. Well, he gets the
Like,
more he
he's
gets
eating
the
it and he's like,
client he gets the
needs
clientele
more
that
snoot.
would be more likely to buy it.
Gotcha.
It would sell. It would most likely sell better at his end.
And our logo and shoots at the spittoon. And he goes, culture. No, culture. No. I got so much in my pinky. No.
Oh man.
So breakfast, it's pretty
You're
good.
enjoying breakfast.
Nothing remarkable, but it's decent.
Gets the job done.
Yep.
We
Like gas station coffee. Good.
yeah, we didn't have anything on our docket. Yes. I mean,
don't
that
think so. I
aside
think
from
only-
that, aside from the like individual like things we had, like old girl wanted to go to the Wizard's Tower, and then some other training things were going to happen. I have their names written down. I just don't have the thing open. Fuck.
And I escaped from Marlo's house.
Right.
Yeah, you
Especially
guys never
against
had
the
anything really on the docket. You have people who've just been friendly and say, "Come see me anytime, and we'll do something."
Right.
But the only thing you have on the books right now is Sunday. It is Thursday, and you do have band practice with Glyph on Sunday at the church.
Wait.
Right.
Band practice.
Symbols.
Dude, shit happens fast in this world. You gotta keep up.
You
gotta
talk to Al. He set this shit
Sexy
up.
sax.
Was that something?
60 sacks at the church.
Did we establish that last session and I just forgot it, or no?
Yeah, with
I know we had
Cliff
to
Glavin.
do. I know we had to go to
Oh right.
church in Sunday, but I didn't know the band thing.
Sorry, a lot of things
Yeah, no.
happened. But yeah,
You know?
okay.
Yeah. No, quite a bit did happen. We had a pretty good session last time.
So yeah.
So,
Well, we so like,
So
hey, go ahead.
while we're all there, and we're sort of eating, I say, so that was it was certainly interesting time yesterday, and I suppose last night. I don't know quite what all went on, but that's neither here nor there. But do you guys have anything going on?
I'd tell you, but you're still eating.
Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks for that. Thanks, I appreciate that. But I just got this idea. I'm not quite sure where to start.
Oh yeah,
I was thinking
business idea.
we could go to the library and possibly look up some other types of ingredients for some drinks and stuff, and see if there's anything that sticks out to us about something. I like to try and bring things for my travels here, and we have some fun, but mostly for. I think we could make a good bit of money.
Yeah,
Sure, let's go to the library. I get good naps there.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be good for something.
So Al, you would know there's not really a library in town, but there is the best places to find assortments of knowledge would be either the Wizard's Tower. They have a good collection of books there. The Artificer has a large collection of books, as well as the Delvors. Those are the three places
What about the Trade
Too many
Master?
choices.
The Trade Master is they deal with mostly organizing caravans in and out of town.
If you're looking to buy this stuff, you probably need to go to the good goods.
And the general goods store is Callie Dane's Dane Good Goods, but she would typically have like your general store. So produce and just basic tools and things of that nature. But there's not really a place to purchase books. There's just a few people in town. The only place to purchase would probably be the Delvors. But other than that, there's just people who have large collections of knowledge.
So
go
ahead.
I'm guessing you conveyed all this. But so I think what old Barney,
Yeah, I would imagine your character would say all this.
Barney would suggest.
Yeah, instead of library, you would have said that.
Yeah. So
Sure.
Barney would suggest we hit up the Delvors. Me and old girl hit the Wizard Towers, and you guys hit the other two places, or one of you go to the Artificer,
The
and then
Artificers,
the other one
yeah.
browse their collection and see what's up. I mean, I don't know. How's that sound?
I mean, yeah.
Sure. Arlo goes.
Go ahead.
So Arlo goes. I'll go to the place wherever there's the most shade and there's a bench.
Okay. I mean, normally I would Google beer recipes and try and take those and go and make different ones until we found something that we liked. So some of it's just
the hell is Google? What are you talking about?
I don't know how to look up information other than I guess you go to the library and ask a librarian for books on other than that I don't know how to. So I guess we'll just have to.
Or you could talk to one of the bar owners. There's a good chance they probably brew their own shit.
Yeah.
So if there's caravans and there's people who come in and out of here, it makes me wonder if there's a caravan of people from someplace far away that might have something something different.
A friar. You need to find a friar.
You could check with the trade master and see what he knows about different traders that come in and out of town.
That sounds like fun. So how about Adam or Barney? Why don't you head over to the Wizards and see if they have anything lying around, and then he looks over at Arlo, and I look like Arlo. I want you to do what you do best. Maybe just keep your ears open and see if you hear anybody that sounds foreign.
Pickpocket?
Well, I mean, I won't tell you how to live your life.
Some,
We're going.
some underskirt action?
We're
What?
going
What
to
do you
need
need me to do?
capital.
Getting in trouble might not be the best thing, but again, do you? But the captain of the guard here doesn't, mess around too much, and yeah. But just keep your ear open. If you see something,
Knock
you
your
know,
nose clean.
yeah, try and see if you hear any scuttlebutt or on account of any foreign accents. And then I'll go talk to the trade master and ask if there's anyone around here from outside the area from far away. And we'll meet back here for lunch ish around noon.
Sounds good.
Sounds great.
I'll look around for the best brew.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
I'll sample of the best brew.
So, Barney, we will start with you. Where are you going to head?
I'll probably go grab old girl. What's her name? Audrey, I think, and
Yeah, Audrey Delvor.
take her because she expressed interest in doing that. So, yeah.
Gotcha. So you head over to Delvor Finds, and their shop, like it's a home, but they have like a section that is the shop, and it's labeled so you're able to find it. So you walk on in, and you see her actually sitting behind the counter reading a book. She's very intent, and she hears a little bell go off as you walk in, and she's like, "Oh,
Ding, ding.
Barney, how nice to see you again. I was
Yeah.
hoping you'd stop
Hello,
by."
doggy.
Yeah. Tower, and he does like finger guns towards in the direction of the tower.
"Oh, you want to check out the Wizard's Tower? Yes. Right away. It's right this way. Let me show you." And she heads out, and you guys head on down the road.
He makes
Up
us
towards the
look
Wizard
behind her
Tower.
back as if he's like, yeah, I saw it, but like, sure, you can show me.
What? What'd you say, buddy?
I said he like he like knows where it is because it's really tall, but he's like he makes his face behind her back like, yeah, sure, show me in air quotes, but she doesn't see any of that because that'd be rude.
Show me.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Show me the way.
Every day. So
about
you guys
you?
head that way, and you arrive at the Wizard's Tower. And she takes you in, and you see about 3 or 4 people on the ground floor working on various things. They have different desks and tables set up. It's not any type of business. It looks like a group of people just kind of live here and work on various things. You're not exactly
It's
sure what's going on yet,
I
but
imagine
she
it's more like a think
takes you
tank.
in.
Nike sweatshop.
Yeah. Uh, so she takes you on in, and she introduces you. She says, "I just have to introduce you to uh, Gridor. He's been in the tower for many years. He's one of the most knowledgeable people in town. You'll love talking with him." And she takes you up the stairs to the top of the tower, and she knocks on the door, and the door opens, and you see a half orc come out. She says, "Oh, Audrey, how nice to see you. And who have you brought today?" "Oh,
Maybe.
this is Barney."
Hello.
"Oh, nice to meet you, Barney. I'm Gridor."
Pleasure's mine.
What brings you to the tower today?"
Uh, just we're looking for any literature you may have on home brewing or wizardry or um, anything that could combine the two arts. I think would be most helpful. I don't know if you
Um,
have anything like that.
I have lots of literature on wizardry and alchemy.
Hmm. Maybe.
And he goes over to his desk or over to a bookshelf he has, and he's got a couple of books there, and he hands you a couple basic magic books and with like basic knowledges and things like that, like how magic works and things of that nature, how people theorized it works, and then he's got 3 volumes of how to alchemy books.
Gotcha. Yeah. See.
Because when you say brewing to a wizard, that's typically what they think of.
Sure. Maybe we can make that work to our advantage. We'll see. He says, this ought to be pretty helpful. I don't know what your tastes in reading are, but I have some books if you'd like to, exchange. But you let me know. And he kind of does the sting like nose flick at him.
And he's like, oh no charge. Just bring them back with when you're finished in the same condition, and we'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, I've got really good books, but you let me know when you're interested. And he says, "Thank you."
Oh,
Uh,
you have books.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you have books.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you have?
Yeah, he pulls out 2 books, and he says, "This one. These are both nonfiction, but I don't know. Maybe you'll like them."
Oh, hey, uh, that guy's calling me, Adam.
Oh, okay. Talk to him.
Can we? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna hop out.
Yeah,
yep.
pause, dude. Go
Go
ahead.
talk to him.
What you
That's weird.
do? Guy from your work or something calling them.
Yeah, the HR guy. I'm sure. I don't know when they're gonna set up a interview or whatever. I don't know. I don't really know. I know how I got my job, but that was a while ago. So works out. It works out. If it don't, it don't.
Sure. Hopefully you goes well.
That guy's like, that guy HR
Yeah.
guy saw me today. He's like, does he know that it doesn't pay much more than he's making? I'm like, yeah, he's aware. Thanks, so. Like, he just wants out, man. I get it.
Yeah. I feel you. Just probably just done with it. Been there for a while.
Show.
I feel
I'll definitely be working around
mentally
less
done
women.
with places sometimes.
Yeah.
You'll be what? Sorry, you went out.
Oh, I said he'll definitely be working with less women than he used to. I work with like all dudes.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be excited for that.
I mean, I don't know.
I work with mostly women.
Yeah, I think I think a healthy balance is the way to go, but
Yeah, but one more than the other, it's like, fuck,
right.
bit much. I mean, I had 3 dudes. One dude I don't deal with too much. He's just in his own little world. He's kind of a veg. And then one of the dudes I was really cool with, we talked like D&D stuff with, he got sent to another branch because they're like short on people because our director like fired 150 part-time people.
Jesus, that's a
So
lot.
I'm like, oh yeah, you need people to go. Yeah, it fucking is. And it's like, oh, you need people to cover shifts and stuff. Oh, I wonder why that happened. Oh,
Right.
fucking dumb twat. Fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
imagine that. You
Um,
fire a huge portion
yeah.
of the workforce.
Yeah. You need help? Oh, just fucking ridiculous. So he went over there, so I'm like, fuck. So I'm stuck with one other dude, and he's a putz, man. He's just
Awesome.
he's a putz.
I saw
So I'm
one.
like, great, that's the one guy I got left. Awesome.
Right.
And then huh?
Right. That sucks.
And then all I got left is like I said, putz dude, and then fucking shit ton of women with cats. Which I got a cat now too, but still, they're cat ladies. They're like Simpson cat ladies. Ah, no, I don't even know how that sounds.
I just watched the episode where they
Each one's got like 5 cats. Ugh.
I just watched the episode where they found a translator for her. Like some scientist invented it. It was fucking great. It's like, I have a mental disability. And I also like cats.
Isn't that one dude? Let me tell you. Yeah. I can't remember how he sounds, but he's like the scientist dude that's on there all the time.
Yeah, it's
Farnsworth or whatever.
No, that Farnsworth is Futurama. You're thinking
Futurama.
Professor Frink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Frink.
He's basically Jerry Lewis. So.
Yeah.
Right. Says Flavin a lot, which I'm not really sure what that word means. But, you know.
Yeah. Flavin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't the one who lost
that.
Huh?
I did, but there was no toilet paper in there, and I did not use the last of it. You used the last of it, didn't replace it. I went in there and handled my business without toilet paper.
Took a shit.
He didn't wipe.
Wiped
gross.
with his hand like a man.
He didn't wipe. That's gross. Austin, you nasty.
He took a rock and he wiped proper.
You nasty motherfucker.
We have wet wipes. She knows we have wet wipes, and I don't. She's just giving her a hard time.
That's some savage bullshit, man. You walked in there where there was no toilet paper, you wiped your own ass and then didn't replace it. You're cutthroat.
Well, we both have. No,
how I found
it. And it was already empty, so she emptied it out already and didn't replace it when it was empty. I don't normally use we have 2 different bathrooms. And she has funny notions about which one I should use at which time. So I usually ask her, like, if she's in this bedroom behind me and working out, she doesn't like the idea of me pooping in the one right next to her. So I go in there. And that's the one that she usually uses for whatever, right? Like, whatever reason. She always uses that one. A lot of times I'll use this one. So this time I go in there, first time I use that one for today, and it's empty. And it's just like... I don't know. Sometimes you just have to draw a line in the sand. We just bought like a 24 mega roll of toilet paper, and she went in there and she used it, and she just wasn't gonna. She's like, he'll get it. Maybe that's why she asked me to go in there and use that one, because she knew it was empty and didn't have to replace the toilet paper roll herself. See? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna replace it. I'm gonna use these wet wipes that are right here. We have flushable wet wipes right by the toilet, and I was like, I'm gonna use these. I let her handle her business. I'm gonna handle my business, and we'll be good. And then she's like, giving me side eye, and I was like, "What?" That's how we roll up in here.
It's like fucking Mad Max over there. Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, it's just her and me, obviously, that live here.
I had a brother, and he was perfect in every way.
There's very little reason to be responsible a lot of the time, because it's like, fuck it, I'd have a mac and cheese and fish sticks for dinner tonight. I don't give a fuck. And it's not like we have kids or something that we need to be responsible for. Like, we'll go a day or two without food and just order out, and be like, it's fine. We don't need food in the house. We can just order it here.
Right.
My child.
We have a
Where's
lot
the
of vodka,
fat?
It's the best, dude.
so we don't.
I'm like,
Or we just wake up at 2 and we're like, let's eat. All right, let's eat.
the only shitty part is people are like always expect you to do shit because you don't have kids. That's the worst part.
What do you mean?
What they mean? Expect you to like cook more or something like that?
No, they expect you to just be free to do everything all the time, even when you don't want to.
Oh, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's like sometimes.
Especially because you don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want it. It
It's
don't even
like-
matter if I got the free time or not.
Right, it's like, no. Alright.
You know? No. I'm with you. Only difference is I got a fucking child and be like, oh yeah, he's sick. I can't go.
I know, right? It sounds like a great excuse. And
Well, so this is the thing that we do. We she has actually learned this from me. This is one of those things that where couples rub off on each other, and I just say no if I want to say no to something. When we first started, like the first couple years, it was like really weird for her. Like she heard me answer the phone, like, "Oh, you guys are doing a thing tonight? Well, that's cool. No, we're just gonna stay home and chill. No, no plans. We're just gonna chill. All right, cool, dude. Later." And she was like, "What just happened?"
Right. Did that
How
guy
do you, like-
stab you
You
like a
didn't-
couple years ago, or what? Because you were real rude to him.
Dude, my
Yeah, it was like our
my
friend.
buddy would always use his wife all the time, dude. Whitey would all the time, Adam.
Yeah.
All the time. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, she's the other this," or like he. And of course, at a certain point, I can't remember how it happened. And she'd come to like me and Jeremy, and she'd be like, "He says no. I don't mind doing
Right.
anything, but he does. He says no." I'm like, "Oh, so he's a lazy fuck that don't want to do
Right.
shit," which I
Right.
don't mind. But fucking, you say it, motherfucker. Like,
Right.
don't blame her.
For
Stupid.
sure. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
just
here's
suck
the
it up
thing.
and say you don't want.
There's two things I taught my wife. She's taught me many things, and I there's two things I can claim. One of them is just say no if you don't want to, or
To drugs.
just ask if you do. Like for my birthday, I asked my buddy. I was like, "Hey, Jeremy, for my birthday, I don't really want to do much, but I'd love to come over and hang out at the fire pit, maybe have dinner." And they were like, "Cool, that sounds like fun. You guys want to come over at 5:30? 5:30 sounds good for dinner, and then we'll just hang out in the backyard with the fire pit like normal." He's like, "That sounds cool." I was like, "Cool, I'll bring some cupcakes and we can like light a candle or something." He was like, "That's awesome." And my wife was like,
It's like the perfect
You do?
fucking thing.
"You just invited yourself over to their house for dinner.
Right.
How did you do that?" And I was like, I asked.
I'm
So that's
I'm a
the
fucking
Well,
wizard.
and you would imagine your friends are trying to. You imagine your friends are trying to plan something, so you make it easier on him. You know.
Yeah, and they're the only friends who really go. Well, they are the only friends we've gone and hung out with all year because they also stay.
Yeah.
They work from home and social distance, and they're the only people
Yeah.
we go over and hang out with. So it's like, yeah, they. And so asking for what you want, and then saying no, and then I guess the third thing is if you can't decide, get both. Like. If you can, I really want
Smart.
Taco Bell. I also really want a steak. All right, go to Taco Bell. While you're in the line waiting for your shit at Taco Bell, or call Steakhouse and be like, "Hey, I want a steak." On the way back, pick up the steak on the way home. Eat your tacos and steak at home. If you can't decide between
Might
two
as
movies,
well.
That's a
if you
weird
can't decide
fucking
between two movies,
combination, weirdo.
like, well, I mean,
But still, I get where he's
that's the
come
thing.
from, because man, the fucking
Sure.
whole.
like,
What do you
don't
want? What do you want?
Don't live your life
Oh.
between. Do I want this cardigan or do I want this really nice hoodie? Shit, get both.
I do that. I do that more with. She's like, I want bread company. I'm like, okay, well, Wendy's is right next door, so I'll get your shit and my shit. That's what I do.
Yep, that's what I do. I go, I'm
that's
gonna.
really
I-
important. I think the first time we were at Blockbuster, which dates us a little bit, we were dating, and we went to Blockbuster a lot, and we were there, and she was like, I really can't decide between these two movies. Now, we were like 19-ish. I want to say 19 or 20, and we've been dating for like a year and a half. A year? I don't know.
Yeah.
And we were trying to decide between these movies, and I was like, let's just get both. And like,
Watch.
her whole world shifted a little bit because she grew up like that wasn't an option. And, like, her whole world shifted. And I was like, let's just get both. We can just do
Well, you
whatever
know
we want.
what? That's almost like, especially the age where you talked about. Before that's probably more of a parent-kid thing. Like, you get one choice, pick it, blah blah
Right.
blah. So it's almost like you got to unlearn it as
You
a
do.
young adult and go, oh wait,
You have
if I
to
got the
unlearn
money
that.
and time,
Well, like
you know?
for my birthday dinner, you know what we had? Fucking hash browns, eggs, and pancakes. We had breakfast for dinner because that sounded good.
Dude,
Yeah,
breakfast and dinner is one of the greatest things ever.
He's
Fuck.
like,
right. So, and
Tank's right though. It's
There's
definitely
just-
it's like when you like you finally live on your own. You're like, yep, I can have breakfast cereal for dinner because it's the only thing here, and I don't feel like getting shit. This is an acceptable dinner for me. It's that fucking easy.
Yeah.
yeah, you do
Yeah.
have to unlearn. You have to unlearn that stuff about you have to clean your plate. Like you have a few bites of it, and you're like, this is horrible. Like
Right.
there's one time I spent a long time making dinner, and then like I started eating. I was like, man, this was like 2 years ago, and my wife was like, we'll just throw it away and order something. And I was like, you're damn right. Fuck this food that I made.
You are correct. I know. Well, it's always one of those things too with a situation like that. You're like, I put all the time and effort to it. I've used the material, the stuff. So I'm like, maybe I should finish it. And it's like, it's fucking shit. Like, why the fuck would I do that? So
Let me put my headphones back on.
you're
Sorry about
fine.
Stop
Well,
talking
thank you.
about him.
You're fine, dude. Yeah, all right.
Okay, I got an interview next Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Did
Good
he
shit,
say?
buddy.
Did he say with
Yeah.
who? Kevin, I'm guessing.
I think it's with him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Kevin's gonna be back yet.
Yeah. Kevin
But
might
as
have
of
the
right now,
COVID.
he's doing he's
Yeah.
doing preliminary interviews with people as of right now.
He's a nice
So-
guy. Wears too much fucking cologne, but he's a nice
Good.
guy.
Next up. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he seems like a good guy. He seems interested in me because we're both veterans. So
Oh, yeah. Apparently, he,
Good angle. As long as you got an angle,
Apparently,
dude.
apparently, he has a wife who's like 10 years younger than him with big fake boobs too. So, I mean, don't bring that
nice.
up. Probably.
oh, and he
not,
was all
But
he,
yeah.
he also used to
Hey,
be
you
in
got
the
a
he also
picture of
used
her
to be
here?
well he was in the army and then he was in the medical field. So it sounds like he's had my exact path if I were to
There you
join
go.
on there into that company.
He's got way more hair
Nice.
than
So-
you.
Nice to have a connection.
Yeah, but I mean everybody does.
Yeah. Well, not Austin.
Other than Austin.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You
So,
two fight over who's more of a twink, right?
Sorry about the
You know
interruption.
what a twink
You were
is.
with Greedor.
yeah.
Greedor, the orc wizard.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
he was interested in. You said you had some books.
Yeah. I said I have
To possibly trade.
I said, okay. Yeah. These aren't. I don't know. Maybe these aren't up your alley, but these are more works of fiction that I am very interested in. He's got two. He's got two in his hand. He goes. This one's about a kingdom far away, and it's called One Night Mean Camelot. And this one is more of a This one's more of a torrid love story. We call it Beauty and the Bestiality. So why don't you just take those back with you, and you hang on to them as long as you like.
And he looks at you kind of quizzically, and he's like, "I guess I can give him a try."
Sure.
Yeah, you heathen.
Yeah. Yeah, he elbows
and,
him and goes, if the pages are stuck together, don't ask. Okay, yeah, later.
And he's like, "Well, come back anytime you need anything. You're welcome to use the tower. Is
Right.
it all
Fuck you.
Anyone interested in magic is just don't break anything.
All right.
Justin.
Freaking dick.
Sorry, Brandy popped in and gave me shit. Told me I sounded like fucking Hubie from the Sandler movie.
Yeah, movie. That's a
Motherfucker.
fun movie.
It was all right.
Haven't seen it yet.
It's okay. Other people liked
It
it
was
more than I
fun.
did. It had its moments.
It's fun. Yeah, I liked it. It was fun. It's fun Halloween bullshit, you know?
Yep.
Okay. I'll have to give it a shot. But anyway, so you got a collection of some magical tomes, just a few books, just random magical knowledge, and a few how-to alchemy books,
All
which
right.
may come in handy.
I'll take those back to wherever we agreed
And-
to reconvene at, which I believe was still at the inn.
Yeah, lunch.
I think
back
you
at the
guys-
Old Boys, right?
you guys are gonna meet back at the inn at
Right,
lunch.
for lunch.
So you still have some time. What do you plan on doing until lunch?
I mean, he'd probably try and just make as many friends up in the wizard tower as he could. Like, that's not a bad thing. Like, just keep meeting
Introduce
people.
himself.
Yeah, get his foot in the door there, and like just start making acquaintances at least. Hopefully make some friends that he can later swap information with and stuff.
Sounds good. So you meet some folks. You get to know a few of the guys and girls in there. There's about you count probably 7 wizards outside of you and Audrey and Gridor, but various races and ages and things of that nature. But everybody seems pretty nice. There's a couple of them are a little standoffish, but other than that, everybody seems pretty nice. And you have a pretty nice morning and get a little bit of knowledge here and there of things you might need. And while they're talking to you, there's a couple in particular that seem to have some knowledge on alchemy, and they start to give you a few tips here and there.
Sweet.
So you get a little basis, like a basic alchemy class you have time for,
Sure.
just the basics
Sure.
before lunch.
Got it. Sweet.
And from there, we will head over to Al. Al?
Al makes his way over to the trade master's office area, I guess, and I may talk to a receptionist or someone, or
Can't right now.
ask if he's free.
So you get up to the trade master, and you've heard of him, yet you have not really dealt with him yet. He's a halfling named Delwyn Lightfoot, and when you get in to the building, it is packed with junk. Like every bit and odd and end you could think of. This guy's got stacks of newspapers, stacks of random books over here. He's got a stack of like 6 boxes sitting next to the door, seem to be full of corkscrews. He looks like your garden. He yeah. Nothing like that so much, but he is definitely a big time hoarder. And you do know he has a reputation that he only trades in goods. He does not accept gold or money of any kind. He takes trade for trade. But most of the stuff he has isn't that valuable. But he does have when you head on in, you see him sitting behind a stack of about 3 newspapers, and you see there's a little gap, and you see a little quill writing on some paper behind there.
Oh, cool! Yeah, so I probably would have knocked on his door, unless there's like is it in his office?
Yeah, it's like an office.
Okay, yeah, so it's not too unseemly just to go in there. Uh, Great master. All I have is yeah. Do I know his name?
Delwyn Lightfoot.
Oh, that's his name. Delwyn like. Uh, excuse me, Delwyn. Do you have a moment?
Oh, well, yes, sir. And he pushes a stack of papers to the side, and you see his head. It's just his head sticking up above the counter there. And he says, yes, what can I help you with? I believe you're Al, right? I think I've heard of you. Relatively new in town?
Yeah, my name. Yes, that's me. Pretty new. I've kind of a wanderer ish, but I like the town and uh I've had sort of an idea. I'm looking for information on different ways of making a good beer or other types of alcohol, and I was wondering if you knew if there was any traders or other people from out of town, maybe I don't
Tr-
people who that are
Beer. Yes. Let me see. And he grabs a stack of the papers sitting on his desk, and he grabs a stack probably about 5 inches thick and just starts thumbing through. He's like, I think it's here, and just flip through the papers. He's like, yes, there's a caravan that usually comes. Uh, well, it looks like they're due here in about 2 weeks. Yes, there's two master brewers that come with them. Um, so yes, they may be able to help you, yet they won't be here for a little while. As
Oh,
far as
so I've got another question for you. Um, Being a man of, well, I don't know if I call him man because he's a halfling, but whatever. Being a gentleman of upstanding, and uh, I've got a question for you. You know how sometimes maybe around 10 or so, I mean, you don't really want beer, but you wish you could have something else to drink that maybe would give you a little buzz, or maybe it might be late at night and you don't really want to have something too heavy. What kind of thing would you look for in a good brew or in a good drink in
well,
those situations?
for for me, it doesn't really take much. I'm not much of a drinker, but you know, I typically like a little bit of I've been prone to putting a little bit of a whiskey in my coffee, and it seems to make it a little smoother, and a little less bite to it. I quite like it. Not everyone does it, but I've seen a few people here and there do it as well.
Okay, that's an interesting idea. Um, and how much water do you think you might drink in a day?
Oh, well, it depends on the day, but about 6 to 7 glasses.
No.
I am a halfling, so
Now, what if there was a way that we could try and make that water itself be more refreshing and possibly more fun to drink? Do you think that'd be something you'd be interested in?
hmm, um, like tea or coffee.
Well, maybe a little bit more like tea, but it wouldn't be hot, it would be cold,
Cold tea. Interesting.
but with a kick.
With a kick, I don't want to get kicked while I'm drinking my tea, sir.
Oh, wait.
That's an odd want.
This would not be a kick in your derriere, so this would be a kick in your taste buds.
Ah, what kind of kick? Spicy, sweet, sour?
I maybe all of the above in different amounts, or maybe different drinks for different flavors and occasions. Something
Seem very interesting.
something I'm interested in talking to the brewmasters about, because it's very hard to stay hydrated throughout the day sometimes, especially if you want to have some fun with friends and you're trying to keep your wits about you, but you also want to have a good time. Just some thoughts. I appreciate your time. Uh, Maybe I might come back to let you try a few things if I ever get around to making something and see how you like it. Being a man of knowing many things and trading in many types of goods.
Well, that sounds very interesting. You know, now that you mentioned it, I did know a man one time who he would add mint to his beverages. It was interesting, tasted good. Might be something you should try. I
That
don't know.
is a good.
Might work.
I like that. I never thought about adding mint. Wonderful. Well, good day. I will be. I might be inquiring about those caravans in 2 weeks' time uh, to talk
Now,
to the brewmeisters.
now, how do you intend on making these drinks? Do you have equipment?
Not quite yet, but first we're looking at where the goal where we want to try and get, so that we know what kind of equipment we'll need.
Oh, okay. Well, if I have lots of different types of equipment around, so if you're looking, I might be the place to look.
All right, I appreciate it. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. You too.
Very congenial.
Okay. So you got a little bit of information out of the trade master. What else would you like to do until lunch?
I would probably just head to the meeting place and start making some notes of things, waiting for the whoever comes over next, um, to see what information they might have found.
Okay, so you're kind of hanging out in
Yeah,
the running lamb. Just
kind of like a second office at the corner table, and if things
okay.
if things get too busy, I might go somewhere else. But I generally stay there and on their slow times.
Okay. Um, so you're just hanging out there, and let's kick over to Arlo. What you doing, bud?
Right when Arlo leaves, he walks out, he trips over and falls into a horse trough for about 10 minutes. and
Okay.
10
So
minutes.
and then,
you're
and then
Jesus.
he gets up.
you're laying in a horse trough for about
He,
uh
he, he,
thirty
he's not head
seconds.
He
first.
drowns and
He's
dies.
not
Um
head first.
and
No, no, no,
no
no,
no
no.
no he like trips and falls laying into the horse trough and this dwarven woman comes over and she starts smacking you on the head with a stick, says, "Get out of there! Get That's not for you, that's for the horses. Come on. Now,
That,
get out!
what do you mean?
Out!"
These fellas are my friends. What do you mean? I love the horses.
And
We both
she
enjoy
when
this.
when you don't get out, you see her transform into an eagle, and she
Oh,
picks you up with her talons,
Fuck.
pulls you out, and sets you on the ground. And then forms back into a dwarven woman. "I said, stay out of the troughs. Those aren't for you. They're for the horses."
and
And
then
she
Arlo, go ahead.
you see her start to walk towards the stables. You can say something to her, but
Well, no, just he kind of stares at her when she walks away, and he says under her breath, I think I fell in love."
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ. Can we can we go on a side quest to see if like Arlo's under some horny wizard curse that we have to break. Like,
Oh my good. I gotta stop having him interact with females.
or anything. It
Oh,
sounds
you
like
know-
he
we're gonna go
might
a
be
weird
into
way
horses.
then.
Oh goodness.
No, it was just a random.
like-
I don't
he-
think he's gonna.
he's like-
He's like,
He's like in the horse trough pantsless trying to pull like the old popcorn, cut a hole in the popcorn gag, but instead it's like horse blood.
Oh God.
oh god.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to go see a movie? No.
You're laying on the
We
ground.
can watch
wet.
War
So, yeah.
Horse, Sea Biscuit,
I want to watch War
other
Horse.
horse movies.
I think Arlo would be the best.
Flick up. You want to
best
flick him in?
mark for your books there, Adam.
Oh no, he would
You need to
just
start looking to sell those to him.
he can't read.
All he reads is money.
Oh man.
No, yeah. So he gets up, and by that point, especially in that interaction with the woman who changed into eagle, lifted him up. He's fucking up. Like he's up. Woke up. I mean, he always fucks up. And I don't know. I'm trying to think what he does. I think he just kind of wanders around, just kind of like, what angle can I get this from? Because I guess in Arlo's mind, he's like, I don't have anything to bring magic or technological wise or anything too intricate in terms of like how the business will run per se, or like how you'll make the beverage. So he's just like, okay, what the fuck do I do? So he wanders around and he just kind of looks around at like,
You could go recon.
Go ahead.
Like recon information.
Well, yeah. What do you
Like,
mean recon?
I don't know. Like maybe see
Well,
if
yeah,
anybody,
I don't know.
any of the bars are brewing, and he could sneak around and see what they're making and how they make it.
Yeah. I think that's at the most he's gonna do. Well, it's just kind of walk around and see if he can find anybody in the midst of making stuff like that, and just kind of see what they're doing.
So
you just take some.
First place you would head is probably the I think it was the barking goat. I want to say don't have the name.
Yes.
The barking. So you'd probably head there, and you ask them, and the information you get from them, and from looking around, is it looks like they get most of their stuff shipped in. Are you going to ask anybody anything, or are you just trying to do visual recon, looking around?
I think just visual recon. I think he's like, by this point, he's like, I don't think anybody's going to trust my ass. So he's like, I think that's how he works. He's a rogue. Yeah. He's just going to scheme and look, sneak around. He's he's going to look at he might wait when he hears somebody say, oh, it gets shipped in. He might go to another bar and just sit there for hours and wait for a shipment to come in, to see exactly who ships it, what that wagon looks like, and then what exactly the materials that they get. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he gathers his information.
So one thing you see is most of the booze in the town that you find in the different bars seems that most of them actually get it shipped in. The one seems to brews a little bit, and they're not very well known for their booze, and that's the Mid-Price Inn, the Staggering Mountain. I need to go check my book.
Staggering Mountain.
Let me make sure.
Rounding
Spider.
spider.
Half-orcs, medium range.
The Staggering Mountain. It's a half price. It's a mid-ranged the mid-price inn. The half orc there brews his own grog. It's not really ale. He brews orcish grog, and it's not the best in the world, but it gets you drunk as fuck. And the one place,
and that's appealing to him.
Yeah. So
'Cause
Arlo
he's
might
like, number
actually
one,
like that stuff.
yeah, number one, he wants to drink that, so maybe that. But also, he's thinking like, even if they don't want the beer stuff. He in his mind, he's thinking they're brewing it in house. I feel like that's what would. I guess I was guessing that's what Alfonso would want. I don't know. So that's why I'm like, oh, maybe that's a. In my mind, I'm like, ooh, that's a key. That's something good. Like I'm doing something productive. So yeah.
So you see that he brews it in house. Everybody else seems to get it from a company named Dolewood.
Okay, Dolewood.
Dolewood.
Okay. Cool. So see, at least I got some intel and some stuff. That's his contribution for now. Just seeing stuff like that and spying, doing a stakeout like Richard Dreyfuss and Emilio Estevez.
So you're able to get that, and other than that, that's what you find as far as looking at the different bars and inns. The Frowning Spider, when you go in there, that place you might not leave right away. It seems like Arlo's type of place. There's a bunch of those Hartfords in there. Seems like that's their place of hangout. There's gambling going on. It's a smoke-filled, dirty bar. Everybody's gambling, fighting, and
Arlo takes his pants off. I feel at home.
And this big guy comes over and is like, "Put your damn pants on, gnome," and kicks you.
I go, hey, pal. Hey, big man. I just thought that was allowed here. I got a little too comfortable. Don't blame me, all right? This place is great.
I know it is. You want to play some Three Dragon Ante?
Let's do it.
Okay. Roll me a
Here we go.
D20.
Nice. All right.
How much you want to wager?
Fuck, I'm not there.
Let's see how much I got. Let's see. Hold on. Equipment. Sorry, I just want to look at everything I got real quick, money wise.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. This is a good segue to that. Everything that I've had in my notes so far, I've added to the campaign notes shared to me by Adam.
Okay.
So, what is everyone's current DP, silver, copper, sit, so we can try?
Oh, you want to do a
I wrote down.
well, see now, but now we're running into a spot where it matters because he's by himself. But I can tell you.
But yeah. Yeah, sure. What have we got looking like so far?
Let Arlo do his thing here,
Sure.
and then we can fuck with the loot
Cool.
sheet, and then yeah.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna do 100 copper pieces.
Now, Tanky, I know you took. I don't know if you took You might have taken a proficiency in like a gaming set.
I don't know.
It should.
Gaming. Where would I even see that?
I don't know where that would be on Roll20.
Features and traits, maybe.
It's down by your. It'd be down by your proficiencies in languages on your D&D Beyond if you had any.
So bottom right-hand corner.
Bottom left.
Or left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Bottom left, I think.
Oh, okay.
It'd be down there by like thieves' tools. And
No,
shit.
there's nothing. There's just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. There's just disguise kit, forgery kit, thieves' tools.
Okay, that's right. You got disguise and forgery, not any of the gaming stuff. Okay.
No,
so it's just a straight. It's going to be a straight up D20 roll for you. And how much did you want to wager?
100 copper right now. Start off a little slow.
100 copper. Okay. Let's go.
Well,
roll me a D20.
No, hold on. Here we go. Well, you trying to say I got a small bet because I'm a small guy? Fine. 300 copper.
Okay.
He's like,
Fine.
"Yeah,
And
what
you see him
anyway?"
kind of patting himself. He's got a buddy sitting at the table with him. He kind of looks at him, and his buddy kind of nods at him. He's looking like he was a little short on the 300 copper, but he's going to take the bet anyway. What'd you get on your roll?
Hold on, I'm doing it now. No, that's not good. 10. So I don't have anything to
You-
it, do I?
You lose. So he handles you pretty good, and he's like, "What are you, a beginner?"
Just hey man, relax. I'm just a little rusty. It's been a while.
You want another hand?
Yeah, let's do it. Hold on. Doing math, guys. Don't worry. All right, cool. Yeah, okay. Let's do 200 copper this time.
200. Okay. Go ahead and roll for me.
Oh, nice, 18.
Roll again. You guys tied.
Oh shit. 16.
And you won that hand, so you got
Whoa!
your 200. Oh, you took me. You want to play again?
Now I'm starting to get it back. Yeah, let's do it. You know what? Let's put 426 copper. All the copper I got in my pockets.
Well,
It's like just throwing pocket
And,
change at a homeless guy.
so he takes the bet and go ahead and roll.
Oh, it's a 4. Shit.
You win. He got a 2.
Oh!
I gave him a +1 and he rolled a 1. So
Holy shit balls. Okay, so I got 426. Okay, so 804.
52, 852.
Yeah, 852. There you go. You're right.
Which is like what? About $8
Hell yeah.
$8, I think.
Okay.
I think
Well, no, a copper's $1.
I thought
So, because 100
yeah.
copper equals 1 gold.
Right. Yeah.
I'm a hundredaire.
Oh, 1 copper's a 100 copper's $1. No. Yeah, you're right.
100 copper equals a gold.
That's right.
Because
Okay.
a gold is
Right,
like
right,
$100.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was throwing around some like 100
scratch.
coppers, a lot of money to a lot of people. Yeah. He's like, I think I'm tapped out, buddy. I don't think I can go another round.
Oh, buddy.
Good
we
game,
just
though.
Got started. All right. Well, maybe next time.
Well, you might want to find a higher roller. I don't know if I can play with you no more.
Hey,
You're gonna tap me broke.
You got somebody to recommend, and show 'em my way.
Oh, I like how we rated one tomb and we're like the top 1% of this whole fucking town already. This is great.
And he kind of points out the typical high roller table,
Sure.
which is in the back corner, with the seediest, nastiest looking guys in the bar seem to be sitting at this table.
Now we got it.
Oh god.
Arlo
grabs
is-
a big thing of mead, and he's walking back.
Arlo is walking towards the gambling table and the high rollers table, and it is lunchtime. So as we get back to the Running Lamb, and Barney and Al are there, and Arlo is nowhere to be found.
Oh fuck!
Ah, Jesus. Should
That's right. I'm sure he'll be around when he's around. I'm not going to try and hold him to timetable. He seems like the kind that shows up when he shows up.
Okay. Sure.
Because you were reconning for a while, and
yeah, about the same couple hours, brother.
yeah, the final bar you were in, you got distracted.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to stop at like the best one. One that just
Well-
peeled me.
Best for Arlo.
So how about we do this? I don't know how you feel about it, but I come up to the high rollers table and they look me up and down and they just laugh.
Sounds about
Yeah,
right.
they
And they're just
definitely
like,
would.
they look at how shitty I look. They don't even care how much money. They're just like,
I mean,
get out of
your
here.
your back is muddy because you got thrown out of a horse trough onto a dirt ground.
Yeah.
So his back has dried dirt all over it. Like,
Probably smells too.
they saw him take his pants off when he came in.
Crotch is
And
covered
it
in
was like-
horse drool.
Like, they're like, and they just keep going to their game. And you try to talk to them, and they don't acknowledge you.
Yeah, and I'll just add it like, hey, despite my rather rough appearances, fellas, I gotta say, I got plenty to play with, and I'm like jingling my pants. You hear all these coins.
So you
jingling
just
and
look
shit.
like a masturbator. they got plenty to play with as I jingle around in my pocket.
And one of the guys speaks up. He's like, "Yeah, I'm sure you got plenty of copper there, bud. We saw you over on the other side. We don't play for copper, so you might want to get to stepping."
And then for some reason, and plus I want to keep playing this, but for some reason I want to get back to them. I go, oh, is that right? And then for some, I don't know how I play this because I want to know. I'm trying to figure out like how
roll me
we
a
can tell
perception
what
check.
time.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. All right. Ooh, 15.
So you notice, because the table's higher than you, so you kind of
Yeah.
tiptoe up, and you see on the table when you're going to like reach for your gold coins, because you're like, oh, that's what they're talking about. You tiptoe up, and you see on the table the only thing they're playing with is precious stones, diamonds,
Oh,
rubies, emeralds, sapphires. That's what they're playing for.
Damn.
And you don't have
And then-
any of those.
Sure, and I look at it. And I know they see me, and I go, "Oh yeah, sorry, gentlemen. Yes, I am definitely not in your guys' range of wealth. Yeah, definitely. But like he stares at him like, oh boy, I want to get these back. like
He
he's
looks like Apu in Aladdin.
Yes, yes. He's like, like the wheels start turning in his head, the hamster wheel. So,
Yeah.
But then also he notices, I don't know. Again, maybe he notices like where the sun's at in the sky somehow outside. I don't know.
Well,
Some
like he would possibly know, like he would know he has somewhere to be today.
Yeah, so maybe it just pops in his mind because like it just popped out of nowhere, and he's like, "Crap, I think
So
I gotta
I'll
go.
give you
Oh, I
this.
gotta go."
So at that time, when you're dealing with those guys, you see about 30 guys pile into this bar. And you see the staff start running like crazy, and it triggers in his head that this is the lunch rush.
Oh, okay, yeah. Everybody's like, yeah, like I probably see workers or something like, "Hey, give me a sandwich or give me lunch."
Yeah,
or
you
something.
see a bunch of farm hands come piling
Gotcha.
in because this is the
Yes.
southern end of town where the farms are. So you see
Perfect. And I
farm
go,
hands
"Oh,
start
crap.
piling in like crazy.
Crap, I gotta meet the boys." So I take off and pull up my jingling pants and start running back to the place.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to the running lamb, and you guys are there, and Arlo's not. So what are you guys doing? What are you talking about? Ordering lunch?
Probably. I don't think Barney eats a ton. Like he eats enough. He's pretty thin, dude. He's probably more focused on just passing along the books he and the knowledge he gained. Like I learned all. Look at all this good stuff. Like we can maybe try. I don't know if this is gonna help us, but I'm pretty excited about it. Maybe we can. And like he's like struggling to like keep his thoughts straight as he's sharing all this stuff with Al. He's very excited about learning stuff.
So I think we would spend time probably just eat. Like he would sit down and we would compare notes and we would start going over the books. looking for useful information, taking
Okay.
notes of the useful information, being very careful of the wizard's books.
And you guys are there for about 20 minutes, and Arlo comes bursting in the door. And like when he comes bursting in the door kind of closes behind him and pops him in the back, and you see dust just waft off his back.
Great. At least you're not soaking
like,
wet anymore.
Listen, fellas, hey, fellas, sorry, I didn't mean to be late. No problem. It's for a good reason. And then I come up and I'm like, I found this amazing bar. And I took these guys, man. I got a dog. You couldn't imagine how much copper I have in my pocket. It's crazy. And then I'm sure you both are staring at me. And I'm just like,
hey, we're gonna need capital. Every business needs capital to start for.
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Maybe you're the bankroll.
Like, yeah. Sure, you can trust me with money, no problem.
Yes, you've given me no reason not to so far. Sure. That's true.
So, but also, I guess I was just like, oh, anyways, also, I found some good information. I found some good intel. Most of the places around here in the town, they get their stuff shipped in. Their liquors, their beers, their drinks. By this, does he know the whole Dolewood? I guess he figures that out too, right?
Yeah. He was able to see. It's like a brand on the side of the boxes and kegs.
Yeah.
That says Dolewood.
So I found that there's this company. It's called Dolewood. Yeah, I kept seeing it on the wagons and on all the crates and boxes. So I'm guessing that's the main distributor. But I found something really interesting at the mid-price inn, the Staggering Mountain. There's this half-orc guy. I saw him, and he makes his own grug. I know that's not what you're going for, but just the fact that he makes his own stuff. I didn't know if we could maybe bend his ear or something, and get some more information out of him. You got somebody else that knows how to brew things, or even bring him in. I don't know. Just thought it was something interesting for you guys.
It's not a bad story.
Yeah, that's good. That's good shit. I mean, I definitely want to know who possible competition or possible partners might be, or someone who might just be interested in the art itself. So that's great.
Yeah. That's just. I worked hard today doing that. And the whole time, it's like you just get it. It's almost like if this is a movie, you see a flashback of him falling into a horse trough and drinking beer and playing and gambling. And it's like worked hard for that information, man. I really went out there and got it for you guys.
He did a great job there, my friend. You're doing great. Marty just believes Arlo like wholeheartedly. Like he never doubts him. It's just full on trust.
Sure.
Alfonso doesn't care at all. Like he's like he would guess that he was gone for way too long for what he got, but he also doesn't care because he came back with something solid. And
he learned to brush shit off.
And he didn't say the police were after him, so he thinks he sees it as a.
He's like it's a positive. You have pants on.
We have to run away now, or we hide me. The cops are after me, or there's not some angry husband coming after. Like everything's gone okay so far.
No one's coming knocking for child support.
Yes, from Al's point of view, this is the best possible scenario.
It's like this is a positive.
Right. Good stuff.
Perfect.
Do we can we make any kind of check on the Dolewood name?
Yes, you can make me a history check.
Yeah.
All right.
There we
go. I have a history skill, I'm sure. Ooh, pretty good. 21.
Okay, so and when he says Dolewood, you're like Dolewood, and then you just start to shake your head, and it lowers. Dulwood is a company that builds crates and barrels in the south.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so when he hears this news from Arlo, he says, well, friend, you did great work. Unfortunately, that name Dolewood, they just make the containers that things go in.
Oh, damn. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, it
I
was.
swore I had something good.
It seemed like it on the face, but well, at least we know now, and we can use that information in the future.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So, what did we find in the? Did we find any information in the books, like so far in that 20 minutes?
So in the books, as far as reading them,
Roll for
like
withers.
I said, they're about alchemy. So a lot of it is one of them is like a how-to to make basic poisons, and the other one is a how-to make like a syrup of ipecac.
Ooh.
And the third is for serum for indigestion.
Ooh. We could use all of these things potentially. I don't know. Actually, I was gonna say something like we could use these all for like possible infiltration techniques, but he wouldn't have any reason to think that was coming. So, no, he's not gonna say that. But Adam's thinking it.
No, yeah, I like what you're thinking. Alphonse is thinking more about I wonder if we could look at any of these alchemical process. He would say process. Any of these alchemical processes, and see if there's anything that we can look at to try and tweak.
The main difference you would know, because you know a little bit about brewing, the main difference you seem to see is it seems in alchemy more of the stuff seems to be cooked rather than brewed.
Because one thing I'm interested in is the texture. You know how some beers, are thick and scratchy with the bubbles, and then other types are less scratchy. So
You want a good
I'd like to try and see if yeah, I definitely want a good mouthfeel. I think there might be some information in here about the liquids and how they're combined in different processes of brewing,
Yeah.
small batches or large
Yeah,
batches.
I don't know that this is necessarily going to help our venture here, but it's certainly not unhelpful.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Alphonse, being the prudent guy that he is, what are the types of? There's one that's types of. There's a poison one, right?
Yes.
Poison.
Well, it
Poison,
seems to be
nausea,
it seems to
and
be
indigestion.
poison. Yep.
What'd you say, Adam?
Poison, nausea, and indigestion.
Yeah.
I mean, these are things we could definitely be use going forward, potentially. Yeah, I mean, he does know that he's kind of going to be looking for odd jobs to do. So, any kind of little assistance we can bring with us that's always nice.
Sure. So I kind of like to think that. I mean, I would probably try and make some notes of these books. I might flip through the poison book and see if there's any interesting poisons that stand out to me.
The how-to book seems to be just the how to brew this basic poison. So it's just a basic poison. It looks to make people ill. It can be potential from the reading you're doing in the book. It has the potential to be fatal on weak
children and the
weaker
elderly.
constituted folks. Yeah. But the less constituted person it seems like it can be fatal. But it also seems like if you give it to a dwarf, they could probably drink it like beer.
Well, that could be a market in and of itself.
Sure.
Because it's a pretty
Carlos
weak
like licking his
style
lips.
of poison.
Sure.
Sure.
Um,
I mean,
so
it's pretty common knowledge that dwarves are pretty strong against poisons anyway. So
yeah, they're hardy folks.
yeah. So do maybe I would find out if because I don't want to be like too conspicuous with it, but I'd probably find somebody. I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe just talk to Al and be like, hey, do you think there's anyone you can trust around here that could point us in the right directions of any of these ingredients? Just to have for later. He's basically saying like, look, if you tell somebody you want this and this and this, it's gonna sound like you're making a poison. So like, who can you talk to that's not gonna think that, or at least won't say anything? You know?
Well, that's the thing, because if you're asking for different types of ingredients for things that are typically you're making hey,
Nefarious.
I want to learn how to. We are experimental uh, brew house. We're trying to make a different type of uh, beverage, and we might need some different kinds of things in different doses. And I think that would be like, oh, so you need Eye of Newt, and you're
Right.
like, well, I mean, sometimes it's really good to combine with a flavor that releases it slower, so it's more of an aftertaste than a front of your tongue type feel. And I mean, yeah, I can see how
Well,
that could come in handy.
or even, I mean, it's not great, but like you could even push it off as alcohol really is a type of poison, but it's not a lethal dose. So like maybe we're
That's
gonna water this
true.
shit down
It is fucking true.
just to get you fucked up a little bit, you know?
So
I like it.
Get you
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
so
I mean,
maybe
yeah,
maybe we just keep our ear to the ground for anybody that could help us find these things, or just general directions. Maybe we'll find them in our
Yeah,
travels. So
yeah, and I mentioned
yeah.
that in 2 weeks we've got two brewmasters that are coming
right,
because like we all know with beer, there's hops and then there's barley and malt, and there's different processes. But I'm not trying to.
There's
I'm not really trying to
deliciousness.
talk to too many people in this city about it yet because I mean there's I don't know. I know people, but I don't know people.
hey
So I'm still
John,
being
Yes, sir.
with that 21 history check, would I know if the Dolewood Container Company is any relation to the Dolewood Ranch in town?
They are not.
Okay,
I honestly forgot I had that ranch named Doorway.
that's all good. You can change
But,
you can
yeah.
change the Canadian Container Company if you
Yeah,
care.
we'll call it Dillwood instead.
Dillwood, Dillweed,
Dillwood.
Dillwood.
Kill
Okay.
weed.
Dillwood.
So
We'll go with that.
I was watching this fucking.
I'm making up a lot of names on the fly,
It's
so
all good, man.
Yeah,
thanks for
I
keeping.
just I saw it and I thought I'd ask, but I didn't
Google
know if it
Docs
was on
too
purpose.
to
Yeah.
put things that we would know.
Yeah, I will have to get into that at some point.
So Austin reminded me, but I was watching all the Treehouse of Horrors, and Patty and Selma were witches, and someone's like, it tastes like it needs more Eye of Newt. The other one's like, you always say that. If it was up to you, this whole damn thing would be Newt Eyes. And I don't know why, but Newt Eyes fucking slayed me, dude.
That's a great name. How will we call a drink that?
Oh, I love it.
Newt's eye. And it's just like a regular guy.
We got Newt Gingrich on the label. So
Wow, what a pull!
Right? You like that?
Uh,
I don't believe you. Um, so, what would we do with this? Like, do you guys think we'd hit the Delvors back up, or maybe uh, Barney's trying to find work, stay busy. He here. Let's do this. He's after we've like perused these books and stuff for a while. He's like, hey, fellas, you guys know maybe any work we could get in? I don't really care to be in crowds like this in for too long.
Well,
Came here for a reason,
there's
and yeah,
yeah, there's two things that come to mind. I also need to build up some capital for this idea. Two
sure.
things. One, the captain of the guard. Uh, I might call him an acquaintance, maybe a friend. He seems like a decent guy, and maybe he can tell us, throw some work our way, or uh, let us know where there's some security jobs that he needs. And my other idea is possibly going to the wizard. Wizards are always getting shit done. They're wizards. I mean, they're always getting up anything. So, which one do you guys have a preference? The wizard or the captain of the guard?
Well,
Arlo chimes in and goes, well, there's some ways I can get some capital, but I'll try to be nice and keep things on the straight and narrow for you.
above board. Um,
I'll keep it straight for you, Al and Barney. So you guys pick this.
Barney didn't really ask for work over at the Wizard's Tower, but he will say that he'll say, "Well, I was just at the Wizard's Tower, and nobody was handing out jobs, but I guess I also didn't ask, so I'm open for anything. You know me, I'm probably more comfortable there, but nothing wrong with the captain, I suppose."
I've also been looking to have some fun sport. Maybe we could go see what the wizards got. It's always sort of you never know what's gonna happen kind of situation. And
Maybe they'll have some of
sometimes-
these ingredients we'll need or something. Who knows?
Probably. I mean, maybe they might give us something for a little quid pro quo. And then how about we make our way over there then?
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Oh,
So you guys head out of the Running Lamb Inn, and when you do, you see a battalion of guards from the East Tower start rushing past you, heading south down this path here, and it looks like they're moving to the west. And roll me a perception check.
okay.
Another 21.
Oh, that's not good. 5.
Okay.
Arlo sees Jack.
Oh, I got to get over
He's
here
too
for
busy trying to
Austin's roll.
dive into another horse trap.
So a 20 and a 21. So you guys hear, you guys both hear a large amount of commotion coming from the southwest portion of town. It looks like there's a lot of people and guards rushing over towards there. You also see some people seem to be rushing up from the south, some civilians.
Okay.
And it looks like some women and children. They look a little distraught.
Are all the guards past us by this point?
Yeah, the guards have rushed past, and they're
Okay.
heading to the southwestern part of town.
I'd want to try and look north real quick to see if there was anything that, like, if there might be some sort of ambush, or if they were coming from a different direction. Or does the north look good?
There doesn't seem to be any commotion in the north.
Then I would probably just say, "Oh, looks like something's up, boys. I'm heading this way if you guys want to come."
Well,
And I would.
the
I
wizard.
would-
Are they going towards the farms, John? Like on the other side of the river, or like more by the hill?
So zoom out a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like over here, like
Okay.
on the other side of these houses
Okay.
where the wall is.
Sure.
is where the commotion seems to be.
Sure.
It seems to be up against the town's wall.
So
So I'd let you know and make my way that way.
is Al saying he's going towards the commotion?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys following?
I'm in.
Yeah, Arlo goes. Yeah, I'm definitely following on, buddy. I got your back. Plus, a little bored. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys start heading down this way, and you see people rushing this way. And as you're heading down to the southern part of town, you start hearing what sounds to be people talking about wolves breaking through the wall. Um, you even hear mention of a dire wolf. And when you get there, you see a bunch of guards. It looks like there's a dire wolf that tried to break through the wall. The guards seem to be trying to hold him back, and there's guards up on the wall, look to be firing at some things on the outside. And you see the captain standing there, directing traffic, sending men one way, telling people what to do. And as you guys approach, you see a man rushing towards the captain that looks very frantic, and he's running. He's rushing up to captain, and as you guys approach, you hear him talking to captain. He's like, "Captain, sir, something's attacked my cattle at my farm. I need help. I need some men." And the captain's like, well, we kind of got a situation here, son. I don't know that we can spare anyone right now. We got to get this under control." And he sees you actually walking up, and he's like, "Ow! Couldn't have been more perfect timing. Listen, we got a bit of a situation here. I could use your help. Could you help Mr. Bursk here? Seems to have a situation down at his farm."
Well, sure thing, Captain. It looks like you got quite a mess on your hands here. We'll be happy to go take a look and head on back once we know what's going on.
Okay.
You'd see Barney dragging ass. Like he's coming, but he's walking very slowly.
And Arlo's in front of him, kind of running, but not too much quicker because I'm so short.
It's not laziness. It's definitely if you were to insight check him, it's a hesitance for sure.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm coming, and I guess we all hear this, right? And I'm like, all right, I guess we can. I'll follow you. Al. I'll let's do it. Let's see what we can do. And in his mind, he's like, fuck, there better be something in this for me.
Yeah.
Better be something I can get.
And the Mr. Bursk, he's like, "Oh, gentlemen, please, if you could come with me. My cattle, they've been slaughtered. 2 of them. There's something in my farm. I don't know what it is, but it's slaughtered my cattle. I need someone to look and try to handle it. And I certainly wouldn't be matched for anything that's done this to a cattle."
Well, looks like there might be more than one of these creatures that got out. We should head over there quickly before it moves on.
Cool.
Okay, so
head to this fellow's farm.
you guys head to the farm. And I'll need to move this. There we go. You should have control of your characters. And did it load for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Background's a little blurry, but the guys are clear.
Yeah, the back. It's because I made the map big. This one's pretty blurry. So you get to this farm, and he takes you over to this cow, and that's been. He's like, something got a hold of this thing, and there's another one in the this pasture over here. And you see the cattle, and it looks to have a large portion of its hind end is completely missing, and you can roll a perception or medicine check if you'd like
Yeah.
to see what's going on with it.
Let's see. Do I got good medicine? No. I'm gonna do perception. They're both the same. Shoot, that's a 10. So 11. Should I doing it for perception
Okay,
or
so
whatever medicine?
10 will actually do it for both of you for medicine because it's pretty obvious. It looks like the ass end of this thing was ripped off, and it also looks like there's some burns on the skin. It doesn't look like fire burns, but it looks like some of the flesh and meat has been burnt away by some sort of substance, almost corroded away.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
And Arlo goes. He kind of looks at it and goes. Or, go ahead.
Austin, with your perception check, you noticed that some of the ground looks like it's been disturbed.
yeah, that's what I was looking for. I'm trying to see where this thing might have come from, and then where it might have gone to.
You think that there might be you don't necessarily find tracks, but you see what might actually be the remnants of some sort of something tunneling.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Kind of like a tremor.
Alfie's tunnels.
Okay.
Well,
Arlo looks down at the thing and he goes, "Poor thing." And like Arlo doesn't like when animals get hurt, so he's just like, "Damn it!" Now he's all mad. You know, instead of like still looking for an angle for money, he's like, for a second, he's like, "Nah, I want to kill this thing now."
Can we make some kind of either nature check or history check to think about what kind of creature could do this to an animal with the tearing and the burning?
You can make a nature check.
Okay.
The tearing and the burning.
Yeah, 13.
13.
I'll do it in nature.
You're not 100% sure.
Oh, 19, baby. Yeah.
Ooh.
19. Okay.
Yeah.
So Arlo, you have a pretty good idea what you think this is. You think that it might be what's called an ankeg.
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 Ankheg. I will.
Okay.
Let me.
Cool.
I will send you a picture in the group me.
Okay. While
This
you go ahead.
this is what you think it is.
Okay.
It's a large insectoid-like creature. They burrow, and with a 19, you know that they spit acid.
Oh.
Jesus fucking Christ! We're fighting the monster from Black.
And you Austin or you Al, you looking over these fields, you kind of see like the burrow looks like it's heading to this one, but it also looks like the other two fields seem to have some disturbed soil in them that looks similar.
Okay.
This
So-
one doesn't seem to have a whole lot more going on that was disturbed here, but the other three fields look like something's been going on there.
Okay. I relay all that to them. Just kind of like, it's a Ankeg, and not sure if you guys know what that is, and just kind of explaining and pointing out the different burrows and stuff like that to them.
Al, you would have fought these things before. It kind of clicks in your head. With your background, you would have fought stuff like this before. At least once you fought an Ankeg before, and they were pretty nasty. you've seen whole platoons taken out by them of not really well trained soldiers. These things are pretty nasty. And um, Barney, you would have never really across
No.
anything like this before, but you've heard stories.
Sure. Yeah, he definitely wouldn't have been. He says, well, I don't care what the fuck it is. I'm just glad it's not a goddamn wolf. Let's find this fucking thing, eh?
Yeah, let's try. I try and use my skills and knowledge to track it.
Okay. I mean, I can probably do a little stealthing around.
So yeah, you think whatever killed this thing looks like it might have headed off into this field.
All right, we follow it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hanging back.
I'm gonna let you guys move your pieces.
Well, what is
So-
it?
Okay.
Where's the,
Which one am I? God, I always mix
You're
that.
the one.
Definitely,
You're
I pull my shield
that
out.
one. Thank
I pull
you.
my shield out and I get my sword out and I point my sword sort of. I either point it down or up, depending on whichever one I think would be best to point it down if they come at me from below, or if they
Yeah,
like whatever. So yeah, and then
you're staying ready. Yeah, Arlo, are you moving with them, or are you staying back with Barney?
Yeah, I'm moving up. I want to kind of do a little
I'm
kind
telling
of stealth. I'm short. I can go through the stuff a little easier without being seen.
And
Yeah.
I look at Barney and I tell him to get some fire ready to if shit goes down. I'll try and distract it and fight it while you hit it.
He ready. He
It
ready as a
looks-
firebolt. As soon as this thing rears
It's look
its
like
head.
it looks like it's burrowed off into this direction.
Okay.
Yeah, I shoot a crossbow arrow, and where I think it is.
Okay,
Shoot a crossbow
and
arrow. What?
you shoot a crossbow bolt, and it lands around this area into the ground, and nothing happens.
I'm just gonna keep stealth walking around.
Yeah,
So-
so I
Okay.
Do you want me to do stealth checks or
No, you're good. You're stealthy. You're moving slowly. You won't need a stealth check for this.
Okay.
When you get, hold on, move back 2 spaces, Arlo, back to where you were. Cause yeah, when one more, when Austin moved where he was, something happens. I'm gonna need everybody roll for initiative, cause as you get there, Austin, this creature burst up out of the ground.
good. Okay.
And everybody roll me some initiative.
Can I get off my firebolt?
11.
Firebolt?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you get a firebolt off.
I had one
Because you had it ready.
Yeah. 16
Yeah.
to hit.
A 16 will hit.
7 damage.
Let's see. I was gonna. Oh,
7
shit.
points of damage.
Yep.
Am I able to do a sneaker opportunity attack? Can I?
Not yet.
No. Because he had that readied, I'm letting him get that off, but everybody's going to be
Gotcha.
on initiative order. Because these things wait for something to get in to range of it, and they burst out and try to kill it.
Makes sense.
Probably have fucking tremor sense or some shit too.
They do.
Yeah.
60 feet of it.
Yeah. It knew where you were the whole fucking time.
Yep. Yes, stealthing was not going to help you, Tanky.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You are can I get Austin got a 14. What was your initiative, Tanky? Tank?
What? Mine was
Your initiative?
11.
11?
11.
Okay. And it is Barney's turn.
I'm just
You
gonna
see this thing burst out, this large ant-like creature, giant insect, and it looks like it's about to reach down and bite at Al.
Right.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna throw me another firebolt at it. Just it seemed to work pretty well. He's gonna keep going with it.
Yeah. That's another hit.
That's a nat 20. Because I'm only plus
Oh,
5 to hit.
That's
a
a crit.
Yep.
So 10 plus.
10 plus. I rolled a 10.
Nice.
So 20.
This thing's not looking great.
Okay, great.
And it is Al's turn.
Al is going to just go up and fucking stab it like it has stabbed these things a million times before. One-handed, because he's definitely got a firm grip on his shield. And 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
And then it's a solid 10 damage.
Nice.
Arlo, you're up. This thing barely standing.
I'll take 10 damage every time.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
right,
yeah.
I'm just gonna see where the hell am I compared to? Oh, I'm pretty close. Okay. Just let's see. I'm going to swing my short sword at it.
Where's your heart?
Okay. Go ahead and swing for me.
Get him.
Let's see. Fudge. That's a 5 plus 6, 11.
That's gonna miss.
Okay.
So you swing your short sword, and it just you get into its hide, and it just kind of clinks right off of its it looks like its shell or its carapace there, that's protecting it.
Yeah.
And it's not feeling good, and it rears back, and let's see. It does not go to bite, but it does.
Oh, fuck. It goes to blow acid.
Okay, Bonnie, you're good.
Yeah.
It, Al, you did a bunch of damage to it. I'm gonna need a dex save, buddy.
Yeah.
As it shoots a line of acid 30 feet out.
Yeah, I knew that shit was coming. I just roll that? Is that how it works?
Oh.
Wow, what did I roll?
You rolled a d20 plus
Dexterity
3.
save.
It's a 2 plus 3 for a
So
5.
you got a 2.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get some damage. So that is 11 points of acid damage.
I mean, even if you have your shield, it's not going to stop acid from like getting on around the shield and just like on your legs and head. Like, yeah, I can.
It'll coach you.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that definitely fucking hurt. But you know, fuck him.
Right.
And it spits acid, and it's not sure that it can get away from you. Or yeah, it's gonna actually try to move away. So make some attacks of opportunity, fellas.
I wouldn't want to fight me.
Or do you want to take an attack of opportunity?
Oh, yeah, we're definitely trying to kill this fucker. He's dead. That's a 12 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Well,
Tanky?
I just got a bunch of fucking acid. He's probably still.
Do you want to take an attack of opportunity? He's gonna try to move away.
Oh yeah, if he's moving away, yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'll do the attack. It's just a 1d6. Right?
It's the same as your sword. You gotta roll the hit.
D20.
Yeah. All right. It's a 16 plus 6.
Nice.
That's a hit.
There you go.
And how do you kill this thing?
Oh,
Um, let's see. I'm short, so I run up on him and I swing up almost like kind of like Gamora does in Guardians 2 with that monster in the beginning where
oh yeah.
he just slices the belly and goes all the way up as far as he can.
Like a pirate
and it
riding
just
the sail.
guts. Yeah, just guts flying out and guts falling on top of him and everything. And yeah.
Gotcha. So as these guts, you split this thing just wide open. It falls over dead and outpours the ass end of that cow
Oh, lovely.
that's been chewed up with it. It's burnt away with acid. There's like barely bits of it left. It's pretty gross.
Barney says,
All right,
looks
I want
like meat's back on
There's the ass end of that steer right there.
I want to look around and see if there's another one in the area. If it looks like there was one in a different field, or if I think this one is alone.
Okay. So you do notice another mutilated cow up here.
Yeah. Well, I
with
would
an 11.
probably wanted to.
I mean, that's a good check to make. Can I make?
You can move closer.
Can we make the same check to see?
Yeah, you guys can all make perception.
Right on.
Yep.
15.
Okay, Barney. Yeah, you see some disturbances in the soil in both of the fields up here.
Okay.
So I got hit a little bit. If I use my second wind out of combat, I want to use my second wind right now. Do I roll for it, or do I get the D10?
You got to roll for second wind always.
Yep.
Does that work?
Yep.
So I got 5 plus my fighting level. So it's 2. So it's 7 altogether.
You roll. No,
that automatically calculates, bud.
If you hover over the highlighted number, it shows you roll the D10 plus 2, and you roll the 3 plus 2 for a 5.
Yeah.
I got a 2. That is so lame.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But it was still fucking take 5. That is not
better.
That's not shabby. I'll just take that, and then I will mark it because I need to take a short rest before I get another one.
Yep.
So it's cool.
Well, should we?
Yeah, I
check out the other.
I'm gonna walk up here. Yeah. I look back at Barney and ask him to get in position.
Yeah, I'll,
somewhere.
I'm gonna
like over here.
I'm gonna have another one at the ready, just like last time.
And then
okay.
No reason he would. Arlo, maybe knock an arrow, friend, and have a shot ready. To where if we find him, maybe we can both get a surprise round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd ask Arlo to walk up kind of next to me, but one back, because I'm going to try and trigger this thing. So I come back up here. I wait for Arlo to and then just do a quick perception check of that area. Do you want another one, or do you think it's 15?
Ooh,
that's not
20, baby.
Oh well, he got a 20.
Arlo, you see the largest disturbance seems to be up into this area here.
Oh, I got a 19.
Okay.
What
you as well, Al. There seems to be a tunnel
where
branching off. It seems like a disturbance in a tunnel branching out this way.
I don't see where you're pointing.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Can you not see my?
Nope.
Maybe it's because I'm on the. No, that's because I'm on the GM layer right now.
There you go. Yep, now we can see it. Oh,
this way.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm still figuring all this out, but I'm getting there. I'm getting better every time.
It's all good.
I did not know that you wouldn't be able to see it if I was on the GM layer.
Evidently not.
Make my way over.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep the same.
Let's make our way over there.
I'll keep the same spacing roughly.
Yep.
Um,
Right behind, got my arrow ready.
okay, when you get there, it burst out.
Bring it on, little bitch.
Burst out like
You
a
want more
boner.
initiative?
What?
Oh, let's put this.
Are you going to keep the same initiative order?
No, now I got to switch back.
I'm ready.
Do you
I'm
want?
ready to shoot this motherfucker.
Do you want new initiatives, Johnny boy?
Yes, sir.
I love
Oh,
And you and Arlo can each take a shot.
Awesome.
Okay. My initiative is 14. And go ahead and take your shot first, Austin.
I don't think.
I don't have
Austin
anything.
doesn't
I didn't
get a
prepare
shot.
an action.
I rolled a
Oh,
12 on the fireball.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
No,
think
it does not.
Okay. Swing and a
All right,
miss.
I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Shoot your shot.
Oh shit! That's 11 plus. Where's my 6? Sorry. Boo! 11 plus 6.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Since you're shooting at him as soon as he pops out, you do not get to add sneak attack.
Okay.
He's not engaged yet.
Gotcha. Ooh, 6 plus 4, so 10. 10 points of damage.
10
Nice.
points is good. I like even when you get to the higher levels, 10 points is still
10 points is nice.
Well,
10 points.
10 points is a real good damage
especially
roll.
when you're fighting.
That's got to be max for him.
And then if you get the extra attacks and shit, I mean, I know he won't, but he's gonna be rolling fistfuls of D6 in no time.
I would say his one attack's going to do 10d6.
Right. I rolled a 23 on initiative.
Yes. And you are first, Barney.
The fire bolts were rocking and rolling for him. I mean, he missed that one, but it's still batting a good average. So let's 18.
18, that'll hit.
Only 2 damage.
Okay.
Well, you boys may have to do more of the work
And
on this one.
Arlo and Al, make a dex save.
All
right.
Because you thankfully lined up for me. That's going to fail, Al.
What did you say? Dex save?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
18.
Okay, so you pass, you'll take half damage. And Al, you'll take full.
Okay.
And that is 8 points of damage, acid damage, as this one spits at more acid at you guys.
So I was currently at 14 out of 22 hit points. Am I still there? Did we rest or anything?
You're at 22 hit points.
Minus,
yeah, you're
minus
at 22. So you take 4 points of damage, so you're at 18.
Yeah.
18. Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Now you were at 4 hit points in the first battle, right?
Yeah, we
Correct.
we were coming off a rest from the beginning of this session, so
yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense.
So
that makes sense.
Yep.
And it is Arlo's turn.
Well, right up on this motherfucker, so I'm going to swing with I'm going to pull out my short sword because I had my bow out. So I'm going to pull out my short sword.
You're going to get up on him?
And, yeah, I mean, am I not right there?
You are now.
You were behind
Al.
Yeah, I moved you up there.
And then, so swing away and arrow. 19 plus 6.
Nice.
19 plus 6 is going to hit.
There's a 25 hit, John.
It's going to be a big old hit, buddy.
That's it.
It's going to be a big old hit. I mean, the 19 hit without the
8.
+6, just so
Right.
you know.
Right.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty sure you figured that out.
8 points of damage.
Did you
8
count-
points of
Did you
damage.
count your sneak?
Okay.
What?
What?
Did you count your sneak?
My sneak attack?
Yeah.
Sneak attack.
Yeah.
Do I get that now?
Yeah.
Shit.
He's engaged. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Because Austin's
Return
in
to
his
daily, continue
Austin's
to
in his
attack
shit.
him.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's
fuck
it.
it.
That is all you need is somebody.
6.
There you go.
6. So that's
Nice. Good job.
okay. Nice. And
Let's
Al, it's your turn.
I'm going to
Just not.
use
catching
Old
my head.
Faithful, my long sword,
Damn.
for a 10
That's-
to hit.
That's gonna be a miss, buddy.
And then I'm going to action surge and swing again
Nice.
for another
Oh, man.
10.
Damn.
That's another miss as you swing out twice and both of them clip right. You hit it, but they go right off its natural armor.
Nice.
And it's carapace. You just aren't able to break through this thing's hide. And Barney, it's your turn.
Hey John, your thing is prone. Unless it has a +10 to wisdom saves. Because I'm casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and I'm using one of my portent dice as a 3 to make you fail the save.
Oh, okay. Remember, we have to roll. I have to see you roll those at the beginning of the session next time.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't tell me that last time. So the other one's a 5. So
But yeah, no. Sounds good. No, I believe you.
yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
You're not gonna fuck me over.
I'll
that,
just
Matt.
roll
But
him
yeah,
and roll
okay,
20
so
next time.
he is. Yeah. He is prone.
I think it's fucking his turn though.
We'll go with. It is his turn.
So he gets another save.
So, does he get another save?
Yeah, at the end of his
Okay.
turn.
Okay. So it's going to try to save. And does a 16 do it?
Yep,
I'm pretty sure it does.
That'll do it. But it's the end of his turn.
Okay.
So
it breaks its save. That's the end of its turn, though. So it's still prone. It's not able to use its movement.
That's true. So you guys.
So it is still prone.
Yep. So you got advantage, Arlo.
That's huge.
I think it's
Huge,
his turn.
huge.
I got advantage.
I think it's his turn,
Yes.
right, John? Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yes,
prone.
Arlo,
so-
you're up.
Cool. So I get an opportunity attack then.
No, you just
No, you
roll
get to
twice.
attack. Roll twice. Take the better.
That's right. Where the fuck's that? All right. Good thing I get to do that because wow, that one sucked. That one sucked worse. Great. 5 plus 6 equals 11.
Yeah.
While this thing is prone, its AC is 11.
Oh shit!
It'll do.
All right.
Its
God
AC
damn.
goes down because it's basically you're exposing its belly,
The underbelly.
Wow.
and it's yeah.
6 plus 4,
that's
10 points of damage.
You
10
get
more points of
you get your
damage.
sneak too if you
Yep.
didn't roll it.
Sneak. All right.
Okay, no
Five.
more telling him.
I know.
He's got to remember from here on out.
I know. I'm done.
So 15. No, you're good. But yeah, he needs to remember from here out. 15. So this thing, Barney, you cause it to start laughing. You see it just start to convulse, and then it stops. And as it stops, Arlo, you slash it. You get it right under its jaw and pierce through its skull. and it's dead.
Die.
Yay!
I like to think he just said that. You're like, die.
Die.
Like it was a Jedi
Yeah.
mind trick.
But you did, with previous perception checks, see there were some disturbances in the soil over here, so you might want to check this farm bed, or you can choose not to. I mean, that's up to you guys.
Oh, we're checking it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you might. I don't know if you're still on the GM layer, but I didn't see where you were talking about.
Over to the right of us. That
Okay.
crap. Those craps over there.
Okay. I mean, yeah. If the
Got
boys
it? Okay.
they've taken damage, so I've taken none. So if they want to keep going, I'll keep going. But that's their call.
You know what to do, Austin?
No, fuck it. Yeah, let's go.
I mean, you guys should still
He's
have
going in.
a couple
He's going in.
potions left as well.
I think I have both my potions. Let me see.
No, I think we're down to. I think we're down to one on you and one on Arlo. Because I think
Yep.
Austin stole one of yours to heal you
That
last
is
time,
correct.
and then
Yeah, I've got one potion here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one and
There's
one.
two
I
for
have-
the party. I know that
Yep,
much.
I have 0.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start walking over here,
I'm
And
down
we-
only 4 points.
Okay.
I should be okay.
Yeah.
and this time I remind Arlo to stay behind me and like to the right or left.
Yeah. Move
Not
off.
directly
Move off to
behind.
the side. One, thank you. There you go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and then we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for Barney to kind of get in position.
Oh, I'm good. I got 120
cool.
feet of range. I am easy breezy beautiful cover girl.
All right, yeah. Then we'll just do a quick little perception check. And what does the field look like over there with the 15?
So there, you only really see a little bit of disturbance around this area, kind of coming from up here down into this area,
All right,
and it seems to stop about here.
I point at this area to Arlo, and I say, get I put my crossbow, my hand crossbow out, and I point to that area, and to quietly try and mime to shoot it, and then I
Gotcha. Pull it out and I got it ready.
So then with my other hand, I do like a 3-2-1 motion, and we kind of shoot it at the same time, and then we shoot that area at the same time.
We're gonna shoot the area.
Okay.
Or you just want to walk around?
No, I want to shoot
it?
where we think something might be.
Okay. You shoot.
Okay.
I'm not.
So you shoot into the soil, and your arrow sticks into the soil.
I'm just having it ready.
All
Yeah,
right.
I don't know.
I'll crossbow down and take my sword out and walk a little closer to that area, and maybe pick up my crossbow. I don't know. What does it look like?
Okay. Stop right there.
You're about to get fucked in the ass.
That's why I didn't go any farther.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. But
And roll for initiative.
I got my crossbow ready, so
Oh damn! Finally a low initiative. Oh yeah, low initiative roll.
9 total. Fucking A.
Same here.
What's your bonus? Or you got a higher bonus at him, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yep.
And we got a 15 out of Al.
And then I get a shot off, right? Since I got it ready.
Yeah, you and Adam both get a shot.
No, I didn't.
Before
I
initiative
didn't.
will
I didn't have
start.
anything ready this time.
Nice.
I forgot.
You go.
I'll be honest. I didn't.
Oh,
have-
you didn't have anything ready this time. Okay, good to go.
Okay. Crossbow shot, or short bow shot. I can't talk.
dude, don't even.
What?
Words are hard sometimes.
They fucking are. 9 plus 6, John. So 14, right?
15.
14.
15.
Yeah.
That will hit.
Ooh, nice.
Both
Alright.
a 14 and a 15 will hit.
4 plus 4,
Now you know
8.
that.
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Yep. I'm going to stay put for now. Right there. Get another shot off on him.
Okay. It is Alfonso's turn. He gets to go first for once, rather
Al
than last every time.
is going to swing with all his fucking might in his arm to try and hit this thing. And he got 20. 14 plus 6 for 20 to hit.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
And then we got 9 damage.
9 points of damage.
And I bit in his fucking eye.
Nice. And he got hit by you and he didn't like that and he's gonna reach out and attack. And he tries to bite you with those pincers.
Little bitch.
And that's gonna be a 19 on the die for a 24. I think that's gonna get her done.
That does hit.
And that does 2d6 slashing plus 1d6 acid. So that's
Damn.
9 slashing and 1 acid damage. And you are now grappled.
All right. What's the damage?
9 slashing and 1 acid. So 10 points of damage total. Oh, I'm
Alright.
sorry. 12 slashing and 1 acid.
Oh, well then, in that case, he's down.
13 points of damage. You did not use a potion prior to this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did use the potion. I have one on me, but I didn't use one.
He is down and he's caught in these pinchers.
Correct.
Yuck.
Fun.
Gross.
It is Barney's turn.
Yeah. I don't really have too much else that's gonna damage this guy better than Firebolt. I am gonna move. I'm gonna move up.
Do it up, bro.
I'm gonna move up my full complement of movement, and we'll sling this shit. 14, and fuck, only 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Arlo,
my
you're up,
turn.
bud.
All right. Going to shoot another short bow shot at him. There we go. Ooh, nice. 16 plus 6, 22, right? Isn't that 22?
That'll
Can't add.
hit.
Yep, 22. All right. Let's see. That's
As you
5
see
plus
Al
4.
9.
5 plus 4, 9 points of damage.
9
Okay.
plus snake. Snake.
Nope.
Yeah.
He's unconscious.
Oh, no?
Yeah,
Yep.
unfortunately.
Al's
'cause he's-
unconscious.
Oh, because he's unconscious?
Yep.
Yep.
But
Al's
They-
hanging unconscious in this thing's pinchers.
Barney would have yelled something like, "Keep your distance. We'll save Al after we kill this thing." Like, I don't know if it can grapple more than one person, but that's the last thing I need is the gnome caught too. So, yeah.
So it's still got Al in his pinchers. It's gonna and Al, roll me a death save.
That's just.
I don't know if there's anything to click. It's just a D20. Oh, there you go. 16. Good throw.
Okay, so you pass your first death save. And this thing's gonna move with you in it. Well, no. Yeah, so I'm gonna be nice here. And Tanky, make me a dex save. And I'm gonna say that the spit gland is underneath its pinchers, so it lifts his head, and the acid does not catch Al, as Al's still sitting in its bite.
Okay. Dex save for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 16 plus 6.
Nice.
16 plus 6, so that's a pass. So you take. That's going to be 7 points of acid damage. So you take 4 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Or no, it's 8. So you take 4 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And then, ooh, yay! Okay, and Barney, you're up.
Okay. Barney's going to. He's gonna move. How far away are we? He's gonna move a little bit further. He's gonna yell. He's gonna yell. Keep your distance. Run farther away. And make a wisdom save, John.
Wisdom save. 13.
Fucking balls. You're fine.
Okay. And it is Arlo's turn.
All right. Gonna shoot another shot at him. Fuck a duck. Shitballs. 10. Man, I ain't doing it.
That's sails right over his head.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna do bonus action. Disengage.
You don't have to disengage.
You aren't engaged.
So you can just move wherever you want, Bubba.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're 3 spaces away from him. You're not engaged with him.
All right. I'm just gonna move back here. Then.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh.
He wasn't gonna be able to get away from it. It's
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No. I'm Al, make a death save.
Oof.
Oh no.
Things are getting spicy, gentlemen.
Oh my god. This is not good, guys.
I mean, I'm gonna be the last person to complain about dying in combat.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, because I can only think of one thing this thing's gonna do.
Yeah. Of course.
Do it, motherfucker.
Right.
Play the guy. Don't play.
So it's going to bite and then try to burrow.
Oh Jesus.
So it takes 2 attacks with advantage because it has, or it takes an attack with advantage because it has you in its bite, and you're unconscious. I really don't want to hit here, guys. So that's a on the first one that'll be a 13, and the second one hits. And Al, you're permanently dead.
So, in Al's backstory, he fought these things many times. What you would think that, oh, well, he's fought these things many times before. He knows what he's doing. That's true, but the acid buildup of these things over time becomes extremely detrimental to a lot of different things. And kind of like being exposed to certain things.
Radiation or something.
Yeah, the acid definitely fucked with him, and he was first in the combat every time. He lived by his shield and he died by his shield, and shit happens.
And this thing, you see its pinchers close in on Al, and you see his spine just snap in half as he falls limp, and it starts to stick its head down in the ground. And you can it can only has about 10 feet burrow speed, so its ass end is still sticking out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And our Barney, you're up.
14 to hit with a firebolt, and do the damage thing. Here, fucking 2 damage, son of a bitch.
Okay, Arlo, you're up.
Also, okay, and I get an opportunity attack, don't I? Since they're moving from
He's
away
not
from me,
moving
or
out of
moving
your
down.
rank. No, you have to be up in
Melee
this thing's
combat.
grill to get op attacks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
all right, I'm gonna shoot my bow at it then. Uh, 20.
Total or nat 20?
20 total.
Oh, okay.
20
Not
hits.
nat 20. 6 plus 4, 10 damage.
And this thing, you just see its legs stop moving as it falls.
Okay.
Cut it off with an arrow right through its fucking head.
Yeah, we're gonna go up and launch a few just to be sure shots into this thing so we can get Al's body.
Yeah.
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 So you guys make sure
Get
this
out,
thing's
buddy.
dead,
Yeah.
and you're able to pull it out. Between the two of you, it takes a while
Right.
because it's a big creature, and neither of you are super strong.
Nope.
So this takes a little while. And there's blood and acid, and Al's just laying there limp, still in this thing's pinchers. When you finally get him out, it looks like his spine was severed.
Yeah. We're
And all the time you're
And-
doing it, Arlo's going, "You fucking roach motherfucker."
I just told my wife that you killed my character in episode 3, and my wife said Karma's a bitch.
I
That's
feel
pretty awesome.
so like
Hey,
Just say, John, good.
yeah.
he feels real good.
I don't feel
He
good.
feels horny. Horny. He feels
No,
horny.
I
Very-
feel so
so
torn because
so,
I'm like,
so
so-
horny.
all I'm sitting here in my head is
no, like
fucking potion.
He went up,
Boner tears through his dick.
he used his second wind or whatever, his other action. He went up, he missed twice, right? And then he took a bunch of damage, didn't deal very much damage, so that was an extra round of combat.
I was crunk. You got right in the fucking the face of these motherfuckers.
Up to these things,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fuck, like we're gonna do it.
You were reckless, sir.
We're
And he,
gonna
he wasn't. He failed all his deck saves, right? And then
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
last time he comes up, and he gets grappled. He he's got an 18 AC, but still like 20 or whatever. And then
by
he
the
failed.
book.
He rolled a fail. Like so, he rolled that one failure death save. Like he was a bit older. He got knocked around in the campaigns and shit. Like
Don't worry, we'll steal your house now and we'll bury you in the backyard, so you can always live there.
So you guys have his body out, and
I expect a funeral from
For sure.
captain will.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm sure we'll
yeah,
pass
yeah,
by the.
that's-
Oh, do we pass by the captain on our way away from this farm? Because we're fucking get the fuck out of this farm.
So, yeah, you guys get out of this farm. The captain told you to come back to him when you were finished. And so you guys are standing there. The farmer comes up and he's like, "Oh, thank you. Oh no, what's happened?
just
he's not
Barney would
okay,
just
is he?"
no. Barney's just gonna breeze by that dude and find the captain, and he's gonna tell him.
Well, and that dude gets you. He brings over a wagon and a horse.
Right on.
For you to put the body on.
Sure. I thank him.
And he's like, "Yeah, get him back. I'll take you right to him."
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's part of doing. Al would have told you it's cost of doing business. And he says,
I'm sure you're right.
Don't mind. Take us to the captain, please.
And he takes you to the captain, which he's still. It looks like they have their situation under control. They do have a handful of guys that look to be wounded, sitting off to the side, and the captain sees you guys coming up, and when he sees you guys pull around, and he doesn't see Al with you, you see a look of just kind of fear strike his face,
Uh-huh.
and he's what happened? Where's Al?
We're a man.
Arlo goes, yeah, he goes, shit, I'm trying to think what I was saying. He goes, late, Al laid down his life for the damn stupid, ugly worm, cockroach, some bitches. He's like very angry, but he's not angry at them. He's just angry at the situation, you know? And he's like, he sacrificed, and he took it to him, and he wouldn't let down the whole time. Brave son of a bitch.
He died?
Barney says,
He's gone.
You may want to send someone else, some more to give that field one last comb over, but we're done here, and we'll be back at Al's place.
Yeah. I'll be there as soon as I get this taken care of. I'll send men over right away. I'm so sorry.
When they get to my place, they find a letter on the mantelsill that's addressed to both of them.
It's from my brother Balfonso. Open the letter.
Ralfonso.
Yep. What
It's
what does
letter.
it read?
If you're reading this, check my bedstand table, and then they go and check the bedstand table, and then they find notes of like Illuminati and shit.
What the fuck?
Illuminati.
And there's a
And Arlo reads out loud. P. Diddy's an Illuminati. Oh shit.
It says here Andy Milonakis is too. That's weird.
Wait, and then one of you guys sees a sort of discoloration in the paper, so you go and you get some lemon and you squirt lemon on it, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you heat it up, and then you find out that it's like all it says is there is no Illuminati. Love is the whole answer the whole time. And that's it. That's all you see.
And also, I had a fart fetish. No,
He didn't really find that. He just left that for someone.
It says, P.S. Clear my Bowser history.
PPS.
Blast my cash.
Smell Pete.
And they find my 20 or 10 gold pieces of my stuff that's in there because I wouldn't carry out walking around.
We're definitely looting your whole body for sure. No. Well, I think I don't know what John had planned, but I would like to do the funeral next session because I will have something prepared.
Oh man, yeah. I know. I'll write something up. That'd be great.
We'll write stuff. We'll write you googlies.
Some googlies.
You googlies.
Yeah, some googlies.
Yeah. I bet you didn't know I was such a good googleizer.
The googleizer.
Yeah. I don't know what you had planned, John, but yeah, definitely we're gonna do the funerary rites next session. Did we
John boy?
John?
You muted? He's muted.
What a turd.
Yes, I definitely want to do them next time. Fuck you guys. Oh man.
Hey,
I'm feeling rough over here.
So, you
murderer!
You have to have negative consequences.
Better for it to happen now than like in 15 sessions when we were like a lot more attached. You know?
This is true.
Yeah.
And don't worry.
Personally,
And also, it's gonna affect Arlo, so it'll be nice. It's fine.
Yeah,
Well,
I think it could
I-
be.
I was honestly kind of digging Al's and Arlo's little like, well, that's not the honorable thing to do, but it's your thing. So do your thing, and if the greater good for you is doing every girl that you tried that will let you, maybe that's what they need,
Yeah,
and I will trust you to do that.
There's no reason
I
you
was
can't have
very
a
like
version of
whatever gets me the big picture, as long as you don't hurt nobody, you know.
wait. There's
So
no.
yeah, I think we will break here. You guys do level up.
Oh snap!
Score.